In a little bit more than a week, I leave for the town of Assisi in Umbria. After acclimatizing myself, I will continue on to Laverna, the Franciscan sanctuary in the mountains of Tuscany, and I will spend Christian Holy Week there in contemplation and prayer. Throughout my adult life, I have found that these quiet winter months are important, an important time to de-stress. Interestingly, when I was a young adult, I found out that I defined my life by stress. I believed that feeling stress meant that I was alive. In fact, I defined my relationships by stress, and if there wasn't enough stress in the relationship, I damn well would put it in. Big problem. So I recognized after therapy I needed to find a practice to help me alleviate my stress. And I began reading about stress reduction techniques. And I began reading about Zen. I read Alan Watts, devoured his books, and finally I picked up a little book called Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. I need to do it. I need to sit and learn how to do it. We can read books about apples. We can read about an apple. We can read how it's made up. We can read how it grows. We can read other people's experiences with apples. We can even read recipes about how to use apples. But we don't know what an apple is until we pick it up, feel the smooth skin, look at the color, bring it to our mouths, bite into it, taste it, and then go, that's the only way to know an apple. You need to find a way to alleviate your stress because our health suffers due to stress. We have an addiction to stress in our high, intense society. We are constantly on a high level of stress. My job as a health coach is to help people learn manners and methods of alleviating their stress. Interestingly, many people will go to a religion believing that the religion will help them alleviate their stress. This may or may not be true. Embracing a dogma and defending it is going to do the opposite. Just the opposite thing. It's going to cause more stress in your life. Platitudes versus practice. Religious belief, spiritual practice, whether there's a God or not a God, must involve practice. That's important. I invite you to the place where I come to meditate, to contemplate, and to pray. This is my peaceful spot in my home. I've used this altar for decades, and it's gone through many permutations. Because I am now Christian, I'm a Franciscan friar. I have elements of my belief, although they're set up in a Zen Buddhist way, because in fact I spent decades as a Buddhist practitioner. Find a sacred spot in your home, a place where you can put an object, something that's going to suggest peace to you. Perhaps a smooth stone that you picked up during a lovely hike. Go there, pick up the stone, breathe in and out, just for a minute. Find that peaceful center. It will help alleviate that stress that you feel every single day. You don't need to sit in a monastery in the mountains in Tuscany to get the effects of contemplation, meditation, and proper breathing. My friends, again, you can't read away stress. You can't pick up books and believe that your stress is going to go away because you read about it. You can only alleviate that stress by picking up the apple, by feeling its smooth skin, by taking it to your lips and biting into it, by feeling the juice, by tasting it. That's how you alleviate the stress. Find ways of doing it, and I'm sharing one of those ways today, and I hope that it might help you. Be well, my friends. Peace and all good. Ciao.